children should be raised by both parents for a better society. Because of what the opening opposition said. They said that children who are raised by single parents are able to learn more. Why? Because if we ever notice that most parents who are single parents mainly, go to work and sacrifice a lot, which means that these children are able to see that our parents are sacrificing a lot of things so that we can go to get education. Therefore, they work harder in their schools and they pass and they do better in their lives. They also said that they end up being spoiled brats. Sorry, I meant children with both parents end up being spoiled brats. Why? Because if you've ever noticed that children with both parents are just able to rely on their parents and they are stuck in the comfort zone of their parents. They rely on their parents to do absolutely everything for them. But as for a child who is raised by a single parent, they are able to do things by themselves. They are responsible because they know how hard the parent is working. I also want to add my own information about that because if we look at it, if we want to build a proper society, we are saying that it doesn't really matter whether you have both parents. That does not shape your character. That does not shape who you are. Therefore, it does not shape society. Also, people should not be able to rely on their parents way too much as role models. If you look at a family set up where the father is basically abusing the mother, because these are both parents, yes, of course, and the parents are staying there just for the sake of the children. If we have a setup like that, and the children consider their parents role models, what are you teaching the children? And also, we are saying that parents guide, of course, but they can only do so much. Like I have said, character. You can be guided by teachers, but still that does not change your character. You are a person. A person has their own character, and parents have their own character, which they try to install in children, but some children just refuse. Why? Because they have their own individual with their own minds. Therefore, parents guide, but they can only do so much. If a person's character cannot be changed, there's nothing we can do. Furthermore, we see that many families which are headed by both parents, the children still turn up to be societal outcasts. Why? Look at it from this perspective, as I said, in an abusive family, you have both parents, and they're only staying just because we want to be with our children, of course. But what if you are in a position where you see your mother every single day being abused by your father, or possibly the other way around? You see, if a child experiences such things, they now turn to drugs as a need to suppress those emotions that they log inside their hearts. You see, so therefore they experience they become societal outcasts because they experience every day-to-day abuse amongst their parents. Furthermore, we have said that if a single child, can also experience parental control. As you said that parents are parental figures. Yes, of course. But as a person, you can also have a fatherly figure through churches. You can have fatherly figures at school. You can have mother figures at school, at churches, your neighbor. They could be your role model. So it does not necessarily mean that your parents can be your role model. It does not necessarily mean that your parents are the only one who can guide you. That does not lead to a better society. Let us look at education. Teachers are there to educate you. They can be a role model. They can be the ones who can lead you. That can lead to a better society. So, I want to say to you, give me one father, give me one mother, but even without them, but with the environment and the exposure that I have, I will become something. I will still be a somebody. And I do not have to be confined in my parental comfort of my parents, because I can strive better even with a single